Hello everyone, how's it going? It is me, Jack here, and welcome to episode number 13 of the Charlton Athletic Football Manager 2020 save here on the JCR YouTube channel. In the last episode, you will have seen our victory in the leasing.com semi-final against Bristol Rovers, and since then the brilliant run of form has continued. We have completely just turned this around from a disappointment in the midway point of the season. We have bounced back, winning every game in the league here since February, and a decent run in December and January has meant that we have closed, I think, what was around a 10-point gap on Ipswich to now overtaken them into the lead of the table. Ipswich Town have not been in the greatest form since the last episode. 3 games here, however, defeats against Hull City, Coventry and Doncaster in the beginning of February have meant that we have turned this around. I've just accidentally shown you here a piece of news that we are going to try and negotiate here, but I'll show you the victories that we did win since that episode. A clean sheet against MK Dons, Ryan Brewster on form again, 2 goals. He has been on form for us. Another goal in this game, this time against Wimbledon. This was a very difficult game though, actually. We really struggled to break these down. They scored a penalty in the 89th minute, and it was a very, very lucky own goal from Nightingale meant that we won the game just by 2 goals to 1. However, we bounced back with dominating performances. First up, against Hull City, Ryan Brewster, 4 goals, a hat-trick in the first half. A goal in between that hat-trick was by James Scott, the youngster on the wing for Hull City. We made it 4-1 thanks to a goal by Ryan Brewster, and Malik Wilkes, he likes to score against us, scored in the 87th minute to seal a big victory for us there. And again, Bristol Rovers we played, they opened the scoring actually, and we were able to score 4 goals. However, Bristol Rovers had the opportunity to score a penalty when I think it was around 3-1, which could have kept them in the game. So it wasn't the greatest performance. However, we still won the game really comfortably and by 4 goals to 1. So we have to take that positively. However, that game could have went another way. We actually played the Fleetwood game. Now, I was saying in the last episode that I was going to play this, but we've already played Fleetwood Town previously in season 2, and I thought because of us playing them already and the big margin that we did have, meaning that I thought I'll just play it. However, Fleetwood Town, you can see, are another team that have just completely faltered under Mick McCarthy. No win in their last 6 games in the league. They currently sit 6th, and we were able to beat these by 1 goal to 0. A very difficult team to break down, Fleetwood Town. However, we did with a goal from Stevie Mallon. So we won that game. And then just in between the friendly, we had to reschedule the game against Burton because of a number of players on the international duty. So I just allowed the team to play a friendly, just rotated a little bit to give them a bit of match sharpness against a very difficult Reading side who are fighting to survive in the Championship. However, we won that game by a goal to 0. Bonazzoli getting on the score sheet. So what you'll see between now and the end of the season is we're going to do the contract. We'll play this game against Colchester United. In the next episode, you'll see the Hull City game, and then you'll be seeing probably the last game of the season, where we might have already clinched promotion, we might have already clinched the title, but you'll be seeing the Lincoln City game on camera for that. And then we will obviously then be going on to season 3 of this Charlton save. But we could clinch promotion today. Can we do it? We will have to wait and find out. But first, as I've already sadly shown you, we have been offered right now a brand new contract to stay on at the Valley. My contract expires actually at the end of next season. Manager performance has gone up significantly due to the form that we have shown. Also, the owner as well is looking to potentially be leaving. Our chairman, Saeed bin Tanoon Al Nayan, could be replaced as chairman. I think there's a multiple chairman actually at the club because the contract that I've been handed has been offered by Matt Southall. However, Club Vision, they are very, very happy with the long-term progression, and this season, apart from the competitions, the cup competition we failed, they're very pleased with the leasing and pleased with we are going to hopefully be getting promotion. So let's start negotiations here then with Charlton. We are currently on the moment on around 7.7k. This contract will give me practically a year extension. My contract will go up should we be promoted as well. I want to be cheeky and ask for another year. They want me just to continue, I think, with the agreements. Maximum 1 year contract for players over the age of 33. Is that changed? No. I think it is literally just the same negotiations. Sign players for a profit. And then, this is absolutely the same. I am going to ask for another year. Just see what they're going to say, basically. I'll take a little drop if you were to give me 3 years. No, they're not going to give me it. Okay, give me 8k. Right, we'll agree with that then. So I've been handed an extra year. I've took a little increase in my wage, and I'll be getting a 15% increase should we get promoted. So we'll be absolutely happy, more than happy to agree to that. And there is the confirmation that we have renewed our contract here with Charlton Athletic. I feel you've shown fantastic commitment, which I'm sure will please the players and fans alike. So we'll move on then. Actually, apart from that bit of business there, we also had the youth intake. Not the greatest youth intake, actually. As we have a look at the under-18s, the best player to come out of it was Paul Harding, a young striker whose finishing isn't exactly the greatest, so he could probably be best placed for doing that. He is 6 foot, so yeah, he should be okay to play the advanced role. However, let's have a look. I'm going to do this on camera. Why not? I'm trying to think which is the best one to do finishing. I don't think there's actually one that just shooting, finishing, long shots, and technique. His technique's okay, to be fair, but we'll work on that. I just need to get that finishing up. A striker really cannot have 10 finishing in my team, so we'll definitely move on. Ryan Brewster has been the striker, of course, that has been fantastic for us recently. I showed you in the last episode he did sign a contract. There has been no real changes since the last episode regarding transfer business. It will be the start of season 3 where you'll see all the incomings and outgoings. We did receive an offer actually for Stevie Mallon to go to Portland Timbers. However, he is a really big part of this team for this season, so I don't want to be getting rid of him. There's a reminder that the player contracts. However, Oztumer, can't remember whether this was in the last episode or not. I don't think it was. He's picked up a broken rib injury, so he's been out for about 7 weeks, which is really unfortunate given he was in decent form for us. I think that almost assures that he will be leaving the club now, and we'll look to be using Williams and maybe bringing in a different cam for next season. I'll tell you what, we'll advance to the game, we'll show you the lineup, and then we'll get straight on with the game away against Colchester United. Right, so then here is the lineup for the game against Colchester United at the JobServe Community Stadium. Dylan Phillips will be continuing in goal. A back four of Barbieri, Magnani, Sarr and Whittock. Midfield partnership will be of Traore and Kane, with Tapia sitting ahead of the defence. Stevie Mallon will be used at the cam position due to Johnny Williams unfortunately still being out on international duty with Wales. And the partnership up top will continue with Ryan Brewster and Bonazzoli. Barbieri is going to start this match because he's actually suspended for the game against Hull in the next episode, the leasing.com final. As well as that, Hugh Gill he's going to be ruled out for it completely with the injury, similar with Oztumer. On the bench, though, we'll have Amos, Purrington, Garcia, Smith, Forsakaski, Samuel, and Macaulay Bonne. I have rotated the side just a little bit, sort of in the defence, due to the game against Hull City coming up this is midweek. The Saturday will be the leasing.com final. So, teams warming up. Let's get right into this game then. I'm hoping for another 3 points. It would be fantastic if we can just continue with this winning mentality and winning run that we have been on, and it would be beautiful to clinch promotion here today. We're in first in the standings as well. So I say we're the favourites. Let's just go out there and give these fans a performance to cheer for. It's going to be brilliant playing at Wembley in the next episode as well. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's get right into this game. They've got some decent players, Colchester United, but But as I say, fighting to survive. A win here would do them the world of good, but it is looking very sketchy whether they'll survive. I believe they got promoted last season from League One, so unfortunately not been able to make the step up that is required of them. It's been a quiet start here though. We haven't had many chances. I have got attacking for the game as well, not opting for the 5 at the back formation. Naby Sarr gets us on the score sheet. However, his goal's been ruled up for offside. Using the long ball approach into the box just worked, but you can see there Naby Sarr is stood in the offside position. It's a shame that they've zoomed that out on this year's game. That used to be zoomed in. It was a lot better, but I suppose you can see a lot more of the pitch with that angle. However, highlight is playing on here. Ryan Brewster picks the ball up and it is now a 2 versus 2. Ryan Brewster's got the pace to go alone. He's beaten one defender. He takes a strike. He hits the bar. Cohen Bramall able just to hoof the ball clear. What a run that was there. Didn't need to use Bonazzoli, who I've adopted to use for this game due to him being in a little bit of form. So I thought we'll go with him. However, the first half has been positive. However, we have not been able to get a goal. Do I say it's disappointing? I think we'll just say it's time for everybody to dig deep. We'll go passionate and tell them that I believe that they can improve. I'll be assertive with my strikers, telling them you're the difference. We'll question the passion as well because they've not really taken to that team talk very well. All we need is a goal. You can see Ipswich Town not playing today, so they have a game in hand. So it's vital if we want to win the league to win this game. 60th minute, nothing really going on here. Let's go attacking because we could definitely take the game to them. We'll heighten the line of engagement as well. Distribute that ball a little bit quicker. I don't really want to change anything else there. Stevie Mallon, not really used to the cam position, to be honest with you. This is sort of difficult. So let's drop him down a little bit. Tell you what, let's just keep him as a deep liar. Why not? Would he be best served used on the left? Maybe he wants to be on the right. Could we use Traore on the left? Yeah, that's a 2-man pairing. Let's do that. We'll swap them 2 round. Put Mallon there, and I'll place him as a deep line playmaker. Put Herbie Kane as a box to box with Tapia continuing the ball winning midfielder role. Let's continue that on for a little bit longer. I don't want to make a change just yet. Demand more. Did that work? Yeah, it did. Highlight here, Poku to Eastman. Let's get the ball back. We have Sarr. It's been an underrated player for me, Sarr. I don't use him very often, but when he does, he is very good. I will definitely need him next season as a squad player in the Championship. As Whittock is on the ball now. Finds Mallon. Sims intercepts it. And Sims is now going to go on a run similar to Brewster in the first half. Can he finish it? Finds Norris. Oh, and it's just gone wide. We need to change it up here because we have not been playing well at all. Let's get rid of Stevie Mallon and we'll bring on Forster Kasky for what will be the final 20 minutes of this game. Barbieri's had a quiet game as well. Get creative. It's just not been the performance I was expecting from the players. 6.4. Oh, I haven't got Adam Matthews on the bench because I placed Purrington on there thinking I could rest Whittock. Let's bring on... Oh, Whittock's having a good game. I'm going to have to continue with that, I think. Maybe just change it up a little bit. Get them to shoot on sight and we'll float crosses into the box. Get stuck in and heighten the tempo and we'll be a little bit more expressive in our play. Demand more again if we can. The clock is just ticking down though. Highlight now. Can we get a goal? It might only be one, but I'd love a goal. As Sarr finds Whittock on the left, there's plenty of space for him to run into. Plays narrowly to Traore. Finds Herbie Kane to Forster Kasky. He's just lofting the ball forward there. We need to get Barbieri on attacking. Just so when we can pass the ball to him, he's actually in a bit of space. And the defence has been left for dead with Brown played in. He takes the strike and it has gone wide of the target. Game remains 0-0. Is there going to be another highlight in this game? Why is that said that Colchester United have taken the lead? I hope this is not going to see Colchester. Oh, the goal's been taken away now. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. Let's just bring on Purrington and place him in an attack and roll. But it appears that it is going to be a draw away against Colchester United. That's surprising. And it looks like we won't be clinching promotion. That's simply put, we're just not good enough today. Yeah, that's surprising. I thought away against 22nd in the league we could have done something, but we haven't. And Hull City have won that game, meaning that they've gone to third, but still plenty of games left to be played for all teams. Moyes is looking at Dylan Phillips. 8 unbeaten, however. That's decent. 2 clean sheets in a row is always positive, because that has been something that we have done a lot of this season. We have conceded a lot of goals. You can see we're on 44 goals. I mean, Hull City have got the same amount as well, but you look at teams such as Lincoln City only on 35. Rochdale have conceded lower than us as well, so we need to try and get rid of that. However, 76 goals scored is absolutely fantastic and shows just how fantastic our strikers have been for us this season. But that will be the end of this episode. The next episode, you will be seeing the leasing.com trophy final, in which we might be able to clinch our first piece of silverware at Wembley Stadium. If you've enjoyed the video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed to it. And I'll be seeing you for the next episode for what will be a crucial game at Wembley. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Take care, guys.